Hello, welcome to Ambi Marie Knits, episode 83. Of course, my name is Amber. Welcome to my crafty channel, where I'm going to talk about yarn-related things and sometimes sewing, but not today. So, Vlogmas has been a thing. I'm making it. A little bit behind on some stuff, but I'm getting caught up slowly. So, today we have a finished object. A couple new whips, a new whip, progress on my advent making, and some acquisitions. Yay. So let's jump right in. Oh, of course you can always find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Ambi Marie Knits. If you ever want to email me, ambimarieknits@gmail.com. Oh, I don't like that. That, I can't point. That's messy. We're going to leave it. Whose yarn room is perfect? I mean, my yarn room is my apartment. Like, this is my entire living room. It's fine. Who doesn't want a craft room that's also their house? Okay. First off, finished object. And if you're new here, thank you for joining. If you're not new, thank you for returning. I appreciate you. I finished. It's not blocked, but still finished. This. As soon as I'm done recording, this is getting blocked really quickly so I can try and get it dry before I give it to Virginia tomorrow. It's really thin. It should dry fast. This is the Blooming Breeze Tea by Beta Jessic Hedgehog Fibers. This is made out of this yarn in the colorway Spring Azure. I waited. I did the medium because we didn't want as much ease as what the pattern calls for, because it calls for like 13 to 15 inches of ease. We didn't want quite that much. I used 170 grams, so less than 2 skeins of fingering weight. It's at a really loose gauge. I did make it longer than the pattern calls for. It's almost cropped. This one is not. And I don't like the fit of it, but it's not for me. If I make this again, I will make the neckline bigger, like deeper. I don't like how small it is. It fit Virginia fine when she tried it on last, so it should be good. Just gotta block it. So, yay. Did finishing this get me behind on my advent stuff? You betcha it did. But I wanted to finish something, so I did. So there's that. All done. Next up, we're gonna show the socks. So, I didn't get very much done, but a little bit. These are the, bag made by me. These are the Raspberry Royale socks by Lindsay of Sock Witchery. It is a fun little texture pattern. Look at me doing the heel. Fancy, fancy. Yarn is, hold back. So many interruptions today, but it's my own fault. So yarn is from Knitty Knotty hand-dyed yarns. It is fancy ass sock yarn. I love that tag. The color is Seaside Sprinkles and Sand for the brown. And this base, so Knitty Knotty hand-dyed yarns has not done sock yarn yet. Most of their stuff's like worsted, bulky, gorgeous colors. So got to help kind of give input on sock yarn. This base is so delicious, but it feels sturdy. 60% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 20% silk. And the colors are so good. I am really loving this knit. I wish I had more time for it. I got a little bit done at the DMV yesterday, so that was cool. So these are fun. Won't get finished this month. The chances of this getting done this month, well, if I finish all my advent making approximately around Christmas, that gives me a whole nother week, maybe. I would like to go into 2025 with a mostly clean slate. By mostly, I mean still gonna have my jelly roll blanket. That's never gonna get finished, but I still have it. It's still going. And my sea glass cardigan, I don't know what I want to do with that because I have no desire to pick that back up, but it's not something I can frog and I don't want to trash it. So it's going to sit there. Okay, sorry, got distracted. back to whips. The next whip I am going to show you before I get into the Advent stuff is a new whip you have not seen yet. I am making another pair of doodle gloves. If you are under the age of 14 and related to me, stop watching. Okay, so this is a combination of two different patterns. This is the Doodle Fingerless Mitts pattern from Pacific Knit Co., Jamie Lomax. But the charts I'm using are actually from a hat pattern, and I will put it right here, the information, because it's Nats something or another. I cannot remember the rest of it. But Pacific Knit Co., they have some doodle sharks. They weren't the type of shark I needed. So this one is born. It looks pretty cool. This is the thumb over here. So I've got just barely past the thumb gusset. So I just have like a little bit more to do and some ribbing, and then to make a second one. So I have this one set to make, and at least one other set to make, and maybe one other thing for Christmas. I don't know. We'll see. Haven't figured that out yet. Probably ought to get on that, but it's fine. So I got this. Yarns on this. I dyed the blue. Cascade 220 Superwash Merino. Fangirl Fibers. I don't know the colorway, but it's pretty. So that's that. So that's all the non-Advent knitting. Now we're going to jump to that. First up is my Freckled Whimsy 24 stripe socks in a bag made by me. I have not done today's color yet, and I will, or I might not. I don't know. Oh, I'll show you why. I've done a lot this morning. Okay, so we should have 12. Yes, we have 12 stripes. We have a shadow wrap heel, and this is the same on both of them. I did make them matching, mostly. Let's see. Yeah, this one is this much different. I just have a tiny bit of purple on that one, but it's fine. So far, so good. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be using the burgundy on the cuff because I still have like 12 days to go. And that's going to be a really, really tall leg. So I think I'm going to have to do the cuff in the stripes, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll do like a couple rows in the bind off in the burgundy. That would look really cool, I think, depending on what color I end with. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be yet, but we'll see. But these have been going pretty good. They've been fast. I mean, they only take me like maybe 20-30 minutes tops to get it done. Next one is the Coorie In Poncho in my Hot Knit 80s and 90s countdown. I have my really fun stitch stoppers, needle stoppers on here. If you don't like cuss words, don't look at the screen. Come on, focus. There we go. I love them. They're fun. I got those from the Yarn Adventure truck when I went to Fayetteville to see them. It's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the back, but it hangs down the best. So this is through day 12. Day 13 is right here. So I will get to that eventually. If you're watching this before you watch the other one, I'm sorry, because I will have my actual daily Vlogmas one go up. It shows me opening that and stuff, but it's fine. There we go. That's how good that is. I really need to try it on, but I don't want to find a cord and put it on there and all of that. So we're just going to keep going. It's poncho. It'll be fine. I say this. Have I ever made a poncho? I think I crocheted a child's one once. It's fine. So there's that. And then, oh, I was going to fix that and I didn't. It's fine. So this is the SPELTAS. This is from my Advent swap from one of my friends. I got Andy, or Andy got me. So if you know Andy, you'll recognize these colors. So there's the bottom. I am on today's day 13s. By the way, if you celebrate, happy Friday the 13th. Alright, so I'm almost done with this. I have just a few more to go, but obviously it's weird. It's fine. But aren't they pretty? And she alternated the solid and the variegated. So look how cool that makes that. This is a great pattern. This is my second like advent pattern from Bumblebee Acres Farms. And it's great. I did the calico quilt shawl. Not last year, but the year before. Out of Pretty Twisted. This has a lot of Pretty Twisted in it too. Just because I can recognize the colors. That one. I know I had that skein. I think I used it, but I have that skein somewhere. I had it, just not in the sparkle. The sparkles are so good. So yep, that's coming along nicely. This is the 4th day I've done today, so I was way behind on this, and I did get caught back up. So that's that one. The only other thing with the advent stuff is my spinning. I am crazy behind on that, so I haven't been doing it because other things. I have other stuff I need to work on. I am going to try and get there, to at least get everything done by the end of the month. We'll see. But I did get this one done and washed. So this is the first 8 days. Look at it. Isn't that so good? Sorry, it smells like yarn. Do you guys ever just smell your yarn? Like, especially when you get something new in? I do. But okay, so yeah, so this is days 1 through 8, and I did it 2-plied on my electric eel wheel 6.1 from Dreaming Robots. I don't think I twisted it very good when I plied it. Like, I feel like the ply should have been tighter, but you know what? It's done. We're gonna call it good. Okay, this is measuring it before I washed it, so it's shrunk, I'm sure. But I got 255 yards and it's 135 grams. So I would call that worsted weight on the average. Now I started out spinning this really thin and then I got thicker and thicker as time progressed because different fibers I wasn't used to and I just wanted to get it done. So it's fine. So that's all the making I have, right? Look, I made notes. I can't read them. It's fine. Okay, so that is all of the actual making. Now we're going to do some acquisitions. Let's see. We're going to show this one first. So I'm not wearing this because I need to wear it tomorrow to work. But I got a shirt from I can never pronounce her thing. But I will make sure she's linked below. She's got all sorts of cool like tote bags and stuff. But look at this shirt. Look at it. I love it. So I get to wear this to work tomorrow at the yarn store. I'm excited. And it's very soft. Like, I really like the quality of the shirt itself. So I will make sure that is linked in that big, long enabling section I have at the bottom of my description. I might put it on the very, very bottom so that we can find it. Or should I put it on the top? Just go check it out. Because everything I've talked about today will be linked below. You just have to find it. Next acquisition is some crinkles, and I'm sorry, but Fangirl Fibers had like a Black Friday sale. That's pretty fun. So I got one of the mystery doodle sets, and so it was 6 50-gram skeins and a doodle deck. I got the Rhinebeck doodle deck, so that's exciting. I don't know what I'm going to make, but I think I want to make the one with the yarn balls. Beyond that, I don't know. So I got that, and then crinkles, probably some glare, but this is the set I got. I don't know which one this is. Hey, there's that gray, but it's got the gray, it's got the black, some pinks and burgundies, so I don't know, we'll make something. I seem to be ending up with a lot of Fangirl Fibers yarn. That happens because, you know, samples. Speaking of samples, I'm actually going to be starting one for sure next month, the beginning of next month. It's probably going to be sooner. I need to start that sooner because I want to start that sooner. We'll see. Maybe that'll be my Christmas Day cast on. That would be fun. I might do that actually. So I got that. Also came with it some stitch markers that I don't have nearby, but I also got some needle stoppers. Look at the cool KitchenAid mixers. Isn't that awesome? So pretty cool. And then the last one that I got for acquisitions is Andy the Knittress, owns the Knotty Knittress. She had her 1-year anniversary And then Small Business Saturday, she did these mystery skeins. It was $10 for a mystery skein of yarn, and you got a $5 coupon, like a $5 gift card. Yeah, so that happened. So I got 3. The first one I got is, oh, not that one. Soy and Aloe from this brand. In the color Haute. So it's a fingering, 437 yards. And it's very interesting. I don't know the percentage of soy versus aloe. But yeah, it makes something nice. It's got maybe a little bit of drape, not a lot. And the reason why I can say that is to compare it to the other ones. I got 2 different colors, but they are the same dyer. I have some Sweet Georgia sea silk lace. So these are, where is it at? Sorry, I lost it. We'll do this one. So this is color Pink Flamingo. This is 65% silk, 35% sea cell, 494 yards. That color pretty. So this one is a Pink Flamingo, and this one is a Golden Hour, and they go together quite well. Right. So I don't do much stuff with lace weight, but it's so soft and drapey. I would want to see this probably in a shawl or a wrap, just because how drapey it is. Because, I mean, how I test for drape is that. Does it fall over? Because this one has a little bit, this one has a lot of drape. So, got those. That's it, I think. Yeah, that's all I got in this week. No, take that back. I did get a second one of these, but you've already seen this. So I now have 2 of them. So eventually that'll become something fancy. So life and stuff, work, gift knitting, eating way too much sweets because work keeps having sweets and stuff there. Book reading. I also got a new washer and dryer. So that was nifty. Kind of. I miss my old ones. It's like getting a new car. Like, especially when it's a used car, which I've also done recently. It's not bad, but the other one didn't make those noises. So like I have to get used to a whole set of, oh no, is something wrong with this? There's not. It's just every appliance or vehicle has their own sets of quirks. And I gotta get used to it again. So it's fine though. Books. We are going to talk about books next. So I finished, we're at 90 books finished, by the way, for the year. I'm not making 100. That's okay. I accept this. I probably finished In Vision, which was book 7 from Chronicles of Nick. I also finished Intensity, which was book 8 from Chronicles of Nick. I read Gossamer. That is a Golden Wolf book 3 by Shannon Mayer. And I am currently reading Sabotage by, oh, it's not shown in there, Sherilyn Kenyon, and that is the Shadows. Hold on, I gotta look at it real quick. Sabotage, it's the, hold on, go back to the beginning. Sorry. Sabotage, Chronicles of Nick, Shadows of Fire, book 2. And it's still, like, I don't know what changed on it, but it's still a continuation of the same story. So, it's interesting. Honestly, at this point, when you get to the 8th book in a series, you're like, can I just be done? I just want to be done. I want to start something new. But I also want to finish it. So, we're going to keep doing that. Plans for this next week. Work. I'm going to work at the yarn store tomorrow. I think we're having a potluck, so I made some pinwheels. That is the tortilla, cream cheese, green onions, ham, roll it up, refrigerate it, cut it. Delicious. Except if you burp the green onions, but it's fine. I just wanted to bring something that wasn't sweet because I've just overindulged so much the past week. But yeah, I have work and I think lunch with my kid Tuesday. Late lunch because he's got an appointment in town. So I get to hang out with him. So that'll be fun. If you want to see more day-to-day, go watch Vlogmas. There's not really a lot of day-to-day on there. There's me opening my Advents and showing you what I've made. Every once in a while something else sneaks in there. That's about it. So that being said, I have talked for way longer than I thought I was going to, and hope y'all have a wonderful last couple weeks before the holidays, and I will see you tonight, next week, whenever you happen to watch.